Sup guys, welcome to Substance Over Style. This is Sundal, and today I wanted to give you a slightly different format. You've all been leaving some really interesting comments, and they've kind of inspired just some interesting inner dialogue, and I've been trying to get back to all of you, but I thought I'd do it in a video format today, and we'll see if you like this kind of format. Let me know, and let's have a look at your comments. Mr. Thanks But No Thanks commented, "See, classy, not trashy. I hope this is the only kind of modelling you ever do, maybe." Well, my modelling career is not really, I don't really pick and choose my jobs according to what kind of gigs you approve of, Mr. Thanks But No Thanks, but I'm glad that you approve. Perhaps I would care a little bit more what you think if you were actually paying my bills. But thanks, but no thanks for the comment. Miss Roma commented, "Oh my god, wow, I'm so happy for you. You look stunning in the clip." Thank you so much, Miss Roma. I had the most amazing makeup artist on that job. A girl called Carolyn Gallia, who's with CLM. Amazing, absolutely amazing. The work that she did. I mean, we were filming that TV commercial for about 15 hours each day, and by the end of the 15 hours I was absolutely exhausted, but you couldn't even tell because the makeup was done so amazingly well. Mark Tassi says, "Hinduism, are you Hindu? Talk about that." No, I'm not Hindu. I don't know why people make these assumptions that just because I'm of Indian descent that I must be Hindu or Muslim or whatever. I'm not any religion. Why do people compare themselves with Freelee? Well, I guess because because she's the most famous vegan on YouTube, and she has an amazing body, so she's kind of held herself up, and a lot of people hold her up as a standard by which to compare themselves because she looks great and because she's getting results. You know, if you're going to be an inspirational person and you're going to get the kind of results that most people want, doing what most people want to do, which is eating, people are going to compare themselves to you and they're going to try and get those results. Kate C, "Do you smoke cigarettes? If so, do you think that affects your hunger levels significantly?" Yes, I do still smoke. I have cut down a lot though in the last couple of weeks. Especially since my tooth problems, I've cut down a lot. But yeah, it does affect your appetite. Not well. It's not. I don't think it necessarily affects your appetite. It's just that, I mean, everybody knows it's really fucking bad for you. When you smoked a cigarette, it damages your taste buds to the point where you can't really taste food as acutely as you can when you're not smoking. So you don't really want to eat as much. Also, when you are trying to quit, the cravings make you feel like you want to numb them with something. So I said in one of my earlier videos, when I did actually quit smoking when I was back in London, I quit smoking for about 4 months, and I found that when I would get the craving to smoke, I could suppress the craving by having a cup of red bush tea with almond milk, or eating. But also drinking water does help. So yeah, I am going to give it another go quitting, although I do keep saying that. I don't even like remembering Freelee exists, but when I'm watching a video like this and it's all good, then bam, Freelee is dropped randomly into the conversation. I speak my mind. I don't like her because of everything she tried to do to Kayla, with her boyfriend doing the same. Truly venomous, deceptive people. It drew my attention to Freelee, and the more videos of Freelee's I saw, the more disgusted I was with her. And with so many of her followers just swallowing everything she was saying and perpetuating slander, I can't help but rag on her when she comes up. Consider it my civic duty. Were it not for Kayla, I'd consider Freelee just another wannabe of life in vegan garb. I have a grip. In fact, your comment here shows you having far less of a grip than anything I said to her ever. Just because I'm not her mother, etc., etc., is no reason to just ignore bad things in someone. She and you should talk in classier ways than she was showing here at times. It's a reminder, nothing more, for something you both already know. Okay, firstly, yeah, I'll refer to your statement, Mr. Thanks But No Thanks. Should talk in classier ways. Is that really true? Should I talk in classier ways? It's not really, because I'm talking the way I'm talking. That's the only thing that's true. So, I mean, in your reality, maybe I should be talking in classier ways, but I'm not. So you're just going to be upsetting yourself by thinking that I should be, because you're going to be resisting what actually is. I'm not going to change the way I talk for you or anyone else just because that might make you a bit happier. You have to change. If you can't change a situation, you just have to change how you react to that situation. Like, it's a word. It's a word. Like, fuck. It's a word. Get over it. You know, no, nobody's going to stop swearing just because you don't like it. But I mean, thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. I have enjoyed some of them. Yeah, like, guys, come on. Like, what's the point in having a bitch fight on people's videos? It's not necessary. You know, we're trying to like change the world one video at a time here. So let's like change in the way that we talk to each other and just accept people the way they are. As long as it's not hurting anybody, right? Is it hurting you that much if I say fuck here and there? That bread looks completely moldy. Obviously it's not, but damn, that looks so bad, haha. When you were talking about your pumpkin pie, I think it was, you sounded like semi-southern, like a cowgirl. Um, yeah, that was, yeah, kind of the intention. You need a cowgirl hat and a video of you walking around Thailand with it. You and cowgirl modeling, oh baby. Last thing, it was just cussing you do too much, but now you have to add, I'm gonna slam this. Actually, I said I'm gonna smash this. Um, you say it too much regardless. I'm not trying to pick at your every word, just saying. Just saying what? Wait, this is the last thing. When you're getting up and are just about to be fully in view, never edit out the footage of you. Got my hopes up and then edit and no full body shot of you. Well, yeah, mean and cruel and vicious, but you're extremely beautiful and I'm extremely shallow, so I'll be back. See, this is why I do my videos like without putting makeup on, or maybe just a little bit of concealer, and why I don't dress up all fancy like I do to go to castings and whatever, because I'm kind of a little bit fed up of people uh, just judging women for the way that they look, and the fact that you see most successful YouTubers, especially female YouTubers, are pretty good looking, and that's why they're getting the views. It's almost like it's not important what somebody has to say unless they're good looking. So yeah, that's why I edited it out, and maybe it was also because I thought I looked a bit fat. But yeah, that's just, again, me buying into the same thing that I'm criticizing here. Oh god. So what's up with the comments this time, guys? Um, I got some really interesting comments last week, and I was hoping for something similar this week, but yeah, it seems like everything has just kind of come down to the lowest common denominator: swearing and what my body looks like, and Freelee. Oh yeah, somebody made a comment about Freelee attacking Kayla. I haven't really talked that much about it because I didn't really want to be jumping on the bandwagon. It seemed as soon as this whole thing broke out, everybody has an opinion about it. I don't really have a very strong opinion about it. Like, I can see both sides of it. On one side, I can see a young girl who is just trying to make a living in this kind of new world in which we have to kind of develop, in which we're developing new ways to kind of create your own business and start monetizing your skills and whatever. And this girl's obviously pretty good at staying in shape, and she's found something that works for her and she wants to share it. Now, I understand a lot of people disagree because it's calorie restriction and it's eating animal products, but I don't think that she's intending to hurt anybody. I think she's just trying to make money from her talents, which is okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with people making money. There's nothing wrong with people not demanding, but there's nothing wrong with people charging money for their services. Yes, it is a very overpriced program, but that's people's choice. If people want to be manipulated into spending that money on, a program that basically gives you basic nutritional advice that's, we know is incorrect, and the same exercises that you can find for free on YouTube, or just whatever. That's up to them. People are dumb. People are dumb, and they buy into stupid advertising all the time. And I do admire Freelee and Durian for exposing the truth, but at the same time, um, I think picking on other people is not really like a good vibration to put yourself into. However, I do think that Kayla taking them to court and trying to gag them was a complete overreaction. I mean, it is a threat to our freedom of speech, and I do agree with a lot of people who've come out on YouTube in support of Freelee and Harley, because it is messed up that they've basically been silenced. Um, but at the same time, I just think that maybe they should just live and let live, and like let the truth prevail, just keep spreading the message and just hope that people get it. But I suppose if they make a video about Kayla Itsines, then anybody who's searching for Kayla Itsines can come across the video, and they'll reach the right people that they need to reach. But I mean, this is why I didn't make a video about it, because I don't have a strong opinion about it. I can see both sides of it. Yeah. And I don't understand why people are hating on either side. Like everybody is just trying to do their best in this world. Some people are, misguided and misinformed, and they haven't come across the truth yet. But I guess maybe that's why things like this happen. It's all a lesson. Suman Wubat, sorry if I've just absolutely butchered your name, comments, I request you to have a look on a website called Youth Ki Awaaz, where the non-resident Indians living abroad giving a solution to the India's most dangerous problems. They are experts in their field. I have a page-long view on how to eradicate rape from India and the world alike, which I would type here very soon. I got this viewpoints which would very unorthodox. I learnt from listening to too much of heavy metal and reading psychoanalytic books by Sigmund Freud, but this video you've posted very carefully and correctly made. Thank you, Suman. It brings out the truth about the Indian society in the most correct manner. I did actually check out this website, Youth Ki Awaaz, and it was pretty good. I recommend anybody else go check it out, but I did find that like some of the videos on there were in Hindi, so if you don't understand Hindi, then you might be a little bit at a loss, but I do understand Hindi, luckily. Yeah, and thanks for sending me that website. It was really interesting. I came across the Delhi Poetry Slams, which I would love to check out when I am next in Delhi. But yeah, send us a link to your article when it's up and ready, because I would love to read that article, Saman. And yeah, thank you for your comment. Mr. Antigreed, if you are coming to the Thai Fruit Festival, this is in reference to, I'm sure guys wouldn't mind. Haha, take care. Yeah, I mean, this is just what I was talking about, isn't it? Like, I'd go because I want to meet some like-minded people. But yeah, sorry, I'm sorry to snub your comment. Thank you for the compliment. Let's Go commented, actually, I'm not planning on being domestic, so to speak. I'm not sure what that means, but rather travel channel, since I'm doing the world in the near future on bicycle and probably yacht over the big seas. Wow, so tired of flying, just too superficial for me. Getting older, and I just realized I hardly watch TV anymore. Me too. I stopped watching TV a couple of years ago. Best thing I ever did. Except occasional news and Premier League footage. I don't even watch the news because I cannot deal with the fucking lies and propaganda that they keep spouting out at us. So yeah, I prefer other alternative media channels. It's as if everything interesting has migrated to YouTube. Plus, it's free and vastly more personal. Yeah, this is true. Like, YouTube is great. Like, you can search for anything that you're interested in. But sometimes, like, I get a bit bored of like watching like day in the life videos or like what I ate today. Sometimes they're interesting, but sometimes I'm just like, please, like, oh my god, you're just like showing like you just carrying out like your daily life. This is why I haven't really done that many vlogs, because I just think like, is anybody really fucking interested in seeing me, like seeing my, what I see through my eyes when I walk down the street in Bangkok? Because for me, it's just my normal daily life now. I mean, maybe if I was somewhere new, I would record it and be like, hey, isn't this cool and new and interesting? But I've been living in Bangkok for like 2 years now, so I haven't done any of those vlog style videos. But if you guys would really like to see those kind of things, like leave me a comment and I can start making more vlog style videos. But yeah, like when it comes to personal, I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about this in the last couple of days. I worry that we're sharing too much of ourselves on YouTube. I mean, as it is this kind of like monologue style video that I make. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book. I don't really hide too much of myself, and sometimes I feel like I'm sharing too much, like with the outside world and people I've never met before. And I think like doing a vlog style video where you're, filming what you're doing in the day and filming your friends and, it. I just worry that it might be too much. Like I'm just a little bit concerned about privacy, but fuck it. Like if this is the way the world is going, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe we need to see like how people are actually living their lives, because through Facebook and Instagram you can kind of edit out so much, and you can really like you can basically show the highlight reel of your life. But on YouTube, it's it's so much more personal. You can't like for example, I can't pretend I live in a massive fucking apartment and I live a glamorous model lifestyle. Yeah, I think it's good in a lot of ways, but at the same time, is it too personal? Anyway, share your views on that. Is YouTube too personal? Are we sharing too much? Thanks for Thanks for your re-commenting. Hardly happens anymore these days. Not moaning. Well, if you guys leave me some more comments, then maybe I'll stop replying to them all. But right now, I've got a manageable amount. But generally, I think like a YouTube channel is created not just by the vlogger, but it's also created by the viewers. You're not going to be just vlogging to nobody if nobody watches it. So your comments are really, really important, and they help create a dialogue that then inspires more content. So yeah, leave me your comments, interact, and let's start a conversation going. Let's put the world to rights, one comment at a time. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your comments, and yeah, keep leaving them, as I keep saying. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, or thumbs down if you didn't, and hit subscribe, and have a great day.